Today's video, I am reviewing a Tig Welder, and this is a very special Tig Welder because it is the cheapest Tig Welder I've ever seen in my life, the entire internet. So it is like, I think it was $159, I believe is what I got it for. That came with everything. That came with every line, every Tig torch kit, everything. I mean, it even came with the proportioning valve where you can change the PSI and all that, the pressure valve, I guess it would be. Came with all that. I read online a little bit before I bought it. I've wanted a Tig Welder. I had a Tig Welder before. It was a nicer one, but it never really worked very well. And I've used buddies. I'm looking at are $2,000, and I don't know that I would ever. I think I would obviously get enough use out of it where I would justify that, but I found a cheap little piece of shit one first. I was looking for used. I couldn't really find any used that were good. A lot of the used units are like $1,500, and it's like, well, why would I spend? If I'm spending that, I'm going to buy a new one. Anyways, I found this cheap piece of shit. I thought it would be good to try it out, see how much I actually use it in my business, see how much I actually am using it day to day, to see if it will justify later on buying a nicer one. The plug-in was a plug-in I've never seen before in my life. It is a 110. It can be 110 or 220, which I did like because I wanted to run it 110 so I wouldn't have to get big cable for my 220. The 110 plug-in, I've never seen it before in my life. It was like a 4-prong, just crazy looking Chinese plug-in. So I had to change that out to American style, obviously. Instead of a foot feed, it has a finger feed, I guess you would call it. It has it on the actual torch, which I've never seen, but I actually kind of like it. So what I'm going to do to test this welder out is I'm going to try 3 different thicknesses of metal. I do 3/8 inch plate, which is pretty much the thickest plate I'll ever need here in the shop. This is a hot rod shop. I don't really need anything thicker than that, so that's going to be what I do. 3/8, an 1/8 inch, which I do make a lot of brackets out of, and then 18 gauge sheet metal, which I weld that every single day. So I'm going to go through those 3, kind of see how it performs on them, and see what we can kind of come up with and see how it does. I'm still kind of anxious because I don't know how it's going to do with any of this, so we're going to find out together, I guess. Let's go. 3/8 inch plate. Let's see what happens. Here's what the 3/8 ended up looking like. Came out really nice, a lot better than I was expecting. So the 3/8 inch, which is pretty damn thick, that test ended up being perfect. I mean, this is a perfect weld. I mean, it had no problems at all. I actually had it turned up all the way because I wasn't sure what the power was in this thing, but turned up all the way, it was melting right through it. I had to turn it down. 1/8 inch test. Let's see how 1/8 inch does. Very, very impressed with the 3/8. Wow. Man, this thing is so impressive. I'm like a little kid. I mean, this thing, I just have no money in it, so I was expecting for it to be shit, and it's not shit. I need to quit calling it the little Chinese piece of junk, because it's not. At least not so far. I'm really, really impressed. I was totally not thinking I was going to be impressed. I mean, 150, 160 bucks, this was kind of a joke to me, to be honest with you. It was kind of just something fun to do. I mean, I hoped it had worked. The reviews on it were great, so I wanted to give it a chance, but I never expected it to actually work out. I just figured that for that kind of money, if it didn't work out, who gives a shit? It'll be be funny to do. It'll be
that'll be something I'll laugh about later on. But I mean, look at the heat that this thing is producing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I got it backed way down because I'm just melting through everything. A whole lot of power, a lot more power than I thought it would have. Now, we're gonna try some 18 gauge sheet metal. Getting your settings right on the thinner stuff is definitely more important, because I was a little too hot and I couldn't keep up with it, and then I got it too cold, and then I had to go back and forth. But man, it's doing great. Like I said, any problems I've had with any of the welds has been on me. So we did 3/8 inch plate, we did 1/8 inch plate, and then we did 18 gauge sheet metal. It really did perfect on all of them, which is just amazing. Thinner stuff, you really got to get your gauges, you know, set, your heat settings and stuff. If that's off, you know, you can just burn right through it. When it comes to like the 3/8 inch plate, you know, you don't have to be as exact. So I've noticed that helps. But I mean, these welds look great. It did perfect. It did a lot better than I was expecting. Like I said, this was kind of a joke, I had thought, when I first did it. You know, I kind of figured it was going to be something I laughed about, you know, to myself, basically. 'Cause who cares? It's 150, 160 bucks. It was worth a try. But I am very, very impressed, and I would recommend it to people, you know, wanting to try TIG welding, to see if you like it, see if you're into it, you know, whatever. Very, very surprised. You know, half the time it's probably all going to be edited out in the video, but half the time I'm welding, I'm just laughing, because it's literally reacting and doing exactly what the nicer welders that I've used are doing. The only problems I have, the only thing I'm going to change, I guess I would say, the valve for the pressure valve for your argon, the one that it actually came with one, and it's not very good. I can't get it exactly dialed in on how much argon's coming out, and I've been messing with it, and sometimes it seems like it'll be going, and all of a sudden I won't be getting argon even though my bottle's full. So I am going to put a nicer gauge on there, or a nicer pressure gauge on there, just because that one isn't great. But I mean, it even came with the machine, so it's kind of playing with the house's money essentially. But very impressed, very surprised. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to show you guys kind of close up on each weld. Our 3/8 melted it just fine. It actually was too hot originally, so I had to turn the... I assumed with this little of a machine, I just turned the heat all the way up. Well, it just started melting right through it. I turned it down a little bit and then kind of finished up, so it got a little bit cleaner. 1/8 inch did perfect, no problems. And here's 18 gauge sheet metal. Really good. It's hard to beat that, man. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, share. Just do everything that way. This kind of picks up a little bit. I always would rather have people watch as I'm talking into the camera than nobody watching me just talking to myself. But check it out. Check out some more of my videos. Thank you guys very much. Take care.